Hello guys. Today in this video I will show you how to mix guitar like Martin Garrix. I will be using his track If Will Ever Be Remembered for the reference mix. So let's begin with the mixing process. Little preview of what we are doing today in this video. This guitar is from the Acoustic library. I love this guitar library, they are so good. So these are the 3 layers I am using. The first layer. The second layer. The third layer. I have used the third guitar layer only in drop just to give some body in the drop. So let's begin with the mixing. For the first layer, I have used an EQ to remove that knock sound, around 3 to 6 kHz, and reduce a little bit on 1 kHz, and boosted a 2 dB on 500 Hz, and cut out the low not too much, just that rumble sub, and a stereo shaper to make it a little wide. Not much I have done here. And a limiter to control the dynamic peak. Now for the second layer. First the EQ. I have removed that rumble sub, and reduced around 500 Hz and 3 kHz, and a limiter to control the dynamic peak. For the third layer, just removed the sub, nothing much done on this layer. And all these layers go into the main guitar bus. If you want this guitar chain, you can download the chain for free. Link in the description. I have created this chain from the reference track of Martin Garrix. And it sounds similar to what he has done. You guys can make your changes in this chain. Okay, so let's begin. First an EQ. I have removed the side sub around 122 Hz just to make it clean. And boosted 4 dB around 250 Hz. And a narrow cut around 320 Hz. I have just removed that bad sound. And boosted 4 dB mids around 1.8 kHz. And gave a little high around 8 kHz. One more EQ. Cut out the lows. And boosted 4 dB around 400 Hz. And reduced it 2 dB around 800 Hz just to remove that bad sound. And boosted 2 dB around 2K. And added a lot of highs. Boosted 4 dB around 6K to 7K Hz. And next the multi-band compressor. The first band is around 90 Hz to 300 Hz. Threshold around -23 dB and fast attack and medium release. And the range is -30 dB. And 3 dB gain. The second band is around 300 Hz to 600 Hz. Threshold around -27 dB and fast attack and slow release. And the range is -27 dB. And reduced 2 dB volume. The third band is around 600 Hz to 8 kHz. Threshold around -29 dB and fast attack and medium release. And the range is -4 dB. And 2 dB gain. The last band is around 8 Hz to 16 kHz. Threshold around -33 dB and fast attack and slow release. And the range is +4 dB. And 2 dB gain. And a Saturn. I have used a clean tube. 22% drive. And a compressor. I have used the bit sustain preset. And played around with some knobs. And a basic EQ. Cut out the lows and removed that annoying sound. This is my preference. And a limiter to control the dynamic peak. And one more EQ just to remove the lows and reduced a little bit around 1 kHz. And one more EQ. This EQ is optional. I have reduced the sub and boosted the mid. I have used this EQ because I have a piano and other instruments going in the track. so they don't clash with each other. That's why I have used this EQ. Just to give space to each instrument. And yeah, that's it. This is how I mix the guitar. I hope you guys liked the mixing process. Thanks for watching my video. Bye. Peace.